Hello everyone, welcome back to Farmers Dynasty. As you know, I'm out of town this week, of course. I thought I would still get a Farmers Dynasty video out to you. It is Monday, so I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I am probably dead tired right now. I still have another 7 days to go, so but either way, I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I hope you enjoy the video. Next Monday, there will not be a video out. I will be hopefully live streaming. If not, maybe I just don't have a video up that day. I don't know yet. I pre-recorded this last week, of course, when I was getting ready to go out of town, so I'm not real sure on how my scheduling worked out, if I got it done or not, but either way, so we got these two fields. They got cultivated, and we can have somebody plant them now. So let's sow canola, and let's sow canola. Oh, I gotta wait on that message to finish. That's right. I forgot you gotta give it enough time for the information message to go away. So there we go. Now let's try it. So canola. Perfect. So I think there's really only one field left to do, and it's this one. That one got 193 fertilizer. That one got 153. That one got 147. And it's planted. It's got wheat on it though. That's weird. I didn't mean to plant wheat. Yeah, I did. I planted wheat for the I planted wheat so that we would have out in the middle of the lake. Oh no, they're on a little pier or something. But yeah, all these are already planted. Looks like canola there, canola grass, of course, because we wanted to try that. And then canola again. Most of these are going to be canolas. We got a barley and a wheat. That's a canola. On that field? Yep, that's a canola. Okay, so that one right there is the only one we got left. We have no fertilizer at the moment. I did go through, while those guys were finished up the field, I did go through and make some, make up some stuff in the pantry to sell. I made 50 cans of tomato soup, 50 zucchini soup, and like 70 evaporated milk or whatever it is. So just a little bit of extra money there, making from the stuff. I know we don't do it enough. I know we probably waste most of it, but you know, it takes a long time to sit there and make all this. And I guess that's one of the things you do while you're off camera. And it's either raining or your wife's not doing it or whatever, and you're just kind of hanging out. You know what we haven't done? We haven't actually come in and milked the cows in a long time, so I think we're going to do that. We need to check on their situation anyway for this. So, oh, wife's already milked them? Oh, it's late in the day, that's why. Yeah, sun's over there somewhere. It's late in the day. Okay, then. With it being this late in the day, I guess we'll just go sell this and then find something else to do. And we're halfway through September, so we'll be starting a new...
Good to see you. Can I help you?
We'll be starting a new year, probably when I come back, so...
Sure. What do you need?
I need to sell you things. Take these things. Give me money. 180 euros for 50 zucchini soup, 608 euros for Italian tomato soup, 50 of those, and 559 euros for 70 condensed milk. Condensed milk, not evaporated milk. So really the only thing left we need to buy is the other little Lender tractor that's up at the... Let's go up and take a look at it. We'll just travel to there. Oh, looking at the ground. Okay, that's weird. This little Lender tractor right here, and then the corn header, I think, is the only things left to buy. So, I mean, I guess we could buy another one of these trailers, but we don't have enough manure right now to fill it up, so there's really no point. But the corn header would be nice to have. It's only 7,000 euros. And then this guy right here, I like this tractor. I really do. 76,000 euros. So what we may do is we may go ahead and buy the corn header. And that way we can plant some maize and just mix up the crops a little bit, do some stuff different. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, so... but ideally, what we want to do is, in the spring, after all this is grown, we want to harvest this. And thought we hired somebody to do canola on this field. There we go. It's weird. Oh, whatever. Ideally in the spring, what we want to do is when we get to the point of... Stuck me on a fence. After we get everything harvested, we want to start plowing it back up and saving up our manure for slurry each day. That way, as we go through the year, we can be putting manure down on it or slurry down on it. So we don't even have to plow it up right away. We can just start saving up for slurry. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Is I need to go put some slurry on this field up here. But this thing is 2.05 hectares, so it's going to take quite a bit of manure to do. So I figure there's no rush for it, but we do need to let these guys do their thing over here. So what we'll probably do is either go fishing, or definitely keep an eye on the greenhouse. I've got zucchini in my yard right now that looks just like this. It's starting to bloom really nice and big. I guess it looks more like this, because that's pumpkins. I got zucchini in my yard that looks just like this. It's starting to bloom really nice and big. I got a few tomatoes on my tomato plants. Not very many yet. Started them late, or started the zucchini late, I guess. But we got a few little plants growing. Way more than we're going to need. We're going to end up freezing most of it, I think. There's a water level. Let's go ahead and fill them back up. There we go. No new strimmer. Looks like everything is put away in a nice little neat place. I kind of like this. If you didn't watch the stream the other day, I kind of went through and found a place for everything except for the mower, the manure trailer, and the header. So I don't know where to put the corn header. I mean the grain header. I don't know where to put it. But as you can see, there's our grain trailer. Here's our fertilizer. It barely fits in there, but it fits. I think the grain header might fit right there. So if we drove that in there behind this guy, because once we're done with this guy, we don't need it until after we do the grain header. Let's go grab the harvester real quick. We might try this. We might try this. And the plow is going to be hard to get out of there, but I think we can do it. I really think we can get it out of there. I don't think it's going to be that difficult. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but I think we can do it. Grab this old grain header here. And we'll just see, because we don't need the seeder anymore. We're going to hire somebody to seed the last field for us. And we really haven't spent that much money on seeding if you look at the amount of profit growth we've had. So we have done really well for profit. I don't know if I can get this in here because of the hitbox and how big this thing is. We can try. I don't know if it's going to fit anyway. It's pretty large. No, it's not going to fit. Okay. Well, with that, I don't really know where to put it. I guess. You know what? Right here, I guess. I mean, I don't know where else to put it. I don't have anywhere covered to put it. It won't fit in any of the buildings, so. But if I just set it right here, it's kind of off the road and out of the way and out of sight, out of mind. I just broke some of the glass out of the greenhouse. There we go. Out of sight, out of mind, off the road, out of the way. I probably should have put it up properly the other day, but, well, just kind of ran out of time. So, sometimes streaming, I just run out of time, you know. It happens. Making videos, same way. I just run out of time. But either way, got all that stuff put away, so that's good. And we shouldn't need any of this until spring. The main thing we're going to need is the manure trailer. We can go up quite a bit here. There we go. We're going to need the slurry spreader. And that's probably it until springtime, which is not that far away, to be honest. Now let's take this guy and what little bit of manure we do have, and let's go ahead and go drop some of it on this field up here. I know it's not going to take very much. I mean, I know it's not going to do very much on the field. It's not going to cover very much of it, but which field are we going to? I don't even know. It's like this one. Let's put us a little marker there. And I think we can hit this road right here by the farm and go all the way up. I'll see you when we get there. Alright guys, just pulling up on the field here. Let's see. I want to try to go once around this thing if I can, so let's start about there. And it should get us pretty close. Not far off. It should be about right. And it looks like we're not even going to get a halfway around, but like I said, this is a big field, so I expected it to soak this up pretty well, and it has. So we got a little bit out of it anyway. We got about 15%, so it's going to take quite a bit of manure to do this. What I may do is just skip a couple of days after they get that field sown, get 3,000 or 4,000 liters of manure, or kilograms of manure, and we'll go from there. It's probably the best option for me at the moment, to be quite honest, because I don't have a whole lot else to do. Now we're just waiting on the end of the year to come around so that we can get back into spring and make some money. And we've bought everything now, so I don't know what we're gonna do with the money, but you know, I guess that's the things you deal with. Alright, back at the farm. And we're going to drop this guy off, and then we're going to go to bed, I guess, and skip a couple days. I wonder if it starts the workers over every day. Let's go see how much progress he's made. And we're going to test this theory out. We're going to go see how much progress he's made, and then we're going to go to sleep and see if he starts over in the morning or if he continues where he left off. He's supposed to continue where he left off. If I read that update correctly when the AI helper update came out, it's supposed to just kick right back over where he started. So we shall see. It may take him a couple days to finish it, but that's fine because, well, to be honest, we've got a few days to kill. Alright, so by the time we get back in the bed, he should be right here on this corner. And we will come see tomorrow if he just picks right back up. And he's gotten, looks like about 3 rounds done on the field. So he's about 3 times around. He's not that far from finishing it. I mean, I guess we could do some side jobs or something, but we don't really need the social points nor the money. There we go. Let's go ahead and just sleep. Now, let's go check on our worker over here and see where he is at. Just to kind of check in on him. I'm curious if it starts over when you go to sleep. You know what I mean? If you gotta let them finish it in a day, or if you know, they start over or whatever. So I'm kind of curious of where he's starting out at. No, he picked up right here where he left off. Well, good deal. 18th of September. We got about 10 days left, or 11 days left. 12 days left, whatever it is. Is it 30th or 31st? September 30th? That's the last day? I can't remember. Either way, we got about 12 or 13 days left, one of the two. So we will definitely have enough time to get this field manured, but we're going to let some of the manure build up. And then we're probably just going to sleep every day individually until the end of the season. That way we can build up some manure for the spring and be ready to put some down on a field. And eventually my goal is to buy that 7.55 hectare field and do it. And what we'll probably do is we'll probably work on that on stream for a couple of times. And that'll be our stream field, just so we can sit and hang out and talk, and we'll work on it, because I don't think you can hire helpers to do it. So, all right, it's the 20th. We should eat. a little bit just to get full. So we're going to skip one more day here. We're going to go to the 22nd. And then we're going to save. And now we can go see how much manure we have in the field and see if this guy's progress has changed any. I don't think it has. I think he probably, since I was getting up and going right back to bed, he was probably just, you know, doing his thing. He'd get up and then, or he'd start and then he would get cut off because I would go back to bed. So that's probably what was happening. But yeah, by the time spring rolls around, we're definitely going to need some straw for our cows. That's why I did the barley right here on this field, because this field is going to go to the cows, and then the other wheat, the wheat field over there, is going to go to sale. Yeah, but having to hand bale all this, I would much rather do canola, because you get paid more for barley and bales apparently if you take the barley all the way to the mill. And oh, let's see, why is this thing not going very fast at all? There we go. Put in CVT times 2. Yeah, so this guy he's making some progress, but I did cut him off, so I cut him off pretty good. He's kind of in the same spot. Looks like he made one more loop around than he'd previously had. Or maybe not. No, maybe not, because it looks like this has been sown. This has not. But he's about to get a chance to work on this field some, because we're about to go up here and do this. So we're going to go throw some manure down. Put it back in ×2 mode there. There we go. And off we go. Look out, orange car. Oh no! Slam on the brakes. Go crazy. Terrible. Terrible. Get out of the way. Alright, up to our little field up here. And I say little field, but I mean it's a 2-hectare field. It's a nice small field for the average size of fields that I've seen anyway. That's a little bitty field right there. That's the one we should have bought for grass. This right here wasn't real easy to I remember plowing this for a side job. Yeah, it's a 3.15. That's what I thought. I was thinking it was like a 3-hectare field. It is. It's not a small field by any means. It's actually a nice size. All right, let's loop around and pick up right where we left off. We have 5,405 kilograms of slurry in here now. So we should be able to get a good portion of this done. I'm not gonna say we're gonna finish it, but we should be able to get a portion of it done for sure. So let's see, we were about right there. Let's go right here with it and try to cover some more of that edge. We're gonna try to get as much of the field as possible. So maybe losing a little bit in the edges here and there, either side, honestly, because when you turn, you're either gonna cut inside and lose some on the inside, or you're gonna cut outside and you're gonna lose some on the inside, or you're gonna cut inside and lose some on the outside. So I try to get as much as I can in there, just to be sure. Now we can start laying it back out here a little while. 3,700 kilograms left. Ooh, a little bumpy right there. Kind of threw my wheel. We are almost gonna have enough, I think. No, we're not. We're not gonna have enough. It's gonna take a couple more days. And man, this field right here is extremely bumpy. This is weird. I haven't seen one this bad yet. So wait till we get turned and then turn it back on. I guess we might actually have enough. Now we're not gonna finish, but we'll have enough to get close. We're gonna be closer than we were. We're at 70% manured already, which is more than most fields got. So I just hate driving into the sun. This glare on the dirt is just absolutely killing me. Alright, let's clean up some of this right here with the little bit that we do have left. It's not going to be, yeah, I was going to say, it's not going to be very much, but it'll get some of that cleaned up. And it looks like it did get the majority of it, so not bad. How's the field? 81% manured, so technically we could start planting that right now. But since this is all we're doing is waiting on the guys to get finished and waiting on manure, I guess it's not going to hurt anything to wait and come back and throw some more down on another day. So we'll probably need about half that much again to finish up and just kind of hit some hot spots. We might need that much again. I'm not sure. So, but we need to sit down and calculate this. How many days you have? What day do you start? You start in April 1st, I think. You have from April 1st to September 30th to gather manure. And if you just get up and go to sleep each day and you don't skip the full week, 'cause if you skip the full week, you only get manure for one day. So that's not what you want to do. But if you get up and if you get up and at least just wake up and then go back to sleep each day, you'll get manure. And then every, say every 14, 15 days, you'll have almost a full tank. So it really, is that just grass? I look like a tree growing in my yard. What is that? But yeah, so every 14 to 15 days you'll have pretty close to a full tank. I don't think that'll quite fill it. Probably more like 15 or 16 because of the amount extra. So it may be closer to 17, honestly. So 17 days you'll have a full tank of slurry, which is not a bad deal at all. All right, let's see. Both these guys are still working. I'm pretty sure they are. All right, let's go to bed, and we'll let them deal with that. And we need, man, we're gonna need a little bit of time here. All right, we're gonna wake up and go right back to sleep, and then we're gonna go check our greenhouse. The 24th, we'll go to the, yeah, we'll stop on the 25th here, go lay down whatever manure we got left, should be plenty to finish it up. Yeah, 25th of September, we should have crops in the greenhouse, which we'll need to pick up and then replant. We do. Everything is ready to go. We have 57 tomato seedlings left, so we'll just turn around and pop them right back down here. And then we'll hop over and we'll get some pumpkin seedlings. Pumpkin seedlings. And then we'll go down this row with pumpkins again, and then zucchini will be the last row once again. I know we need tomatoes and stuff to do some sort of cooking pizza, I think. You need it to do pizza, so that's right. Let's come back down here. There we go. Done. Then zucchini seedlings. They are ready to pick up. The mine should be getting close anyway. We're starting to get little buds on them, so. There we are. Greenhouse has been picked up and repotted. And we'll see how much we have on this guy. 3,000 is plenty. That should be plenty to finish up this field. So I'll see you when we get to the field and we'll finish it up. Alright. Now let's clean up some of this, finish this field up, and we should be ready to have somebody start planting it. And when I do that, I'm probably just going to go make meals and stuff, and I'll probably do it off camera. That way they have the entire day to kind of finish what they need to do here. I do know I don't want to waste any because we don't have that much. So I'm going to make this turn here. Kind of catch this corner. And then cut that off. Yeah, see, we still got a little ways to go here. But I think we're going to have just enough. And then we'll cut it off again. We'll make this turn. Pick up this little bit here that didn't get hit. There we go. And we have 1,600 left. So if you go sparingly with this stuff and turn it off like you're supposed to, and try to hit your lines correctly, all that kind of stuff, you can make it last a little while, honestly. And we'll try to save some of this for our first field. That way we don't have to have quite so much. How's the field doing? 96%. We'll call that good. And we're going to save 974 kilograms for the spring. After we get stuff harvested, we'll go ahead and start dropping manure on it. And it should get us ahead of the game. We're going to end up with a little bit in there just for sleep in the next 6 days or so. 5 or 6 days, whatever it is. So we'll end up with some in there right off the bat, which is nice. But yeah, that's ready to sow. No, it's not. Hang on a minute. Oh, cannot find worker. Good. That's ready to cultivate, is what that is. Probably too big or not easily accessible. I bet we're going to have to drive back up to it. Cultivate. Nope. Okay, good. Cannot find worker. Alright, well, I'll have to drive over there off camera as I have run myself out of time. As you know, this is a pre-recorded video, so it's kind of jammed for time getting all these recorded. But again, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I look forward to seeing you next week when I get back into town to do some Farmers Dynasty live again. If you don't follow me on Twitch, go over and hit the follow button there. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and hit the button. We're getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers, which is just awesome. So yeah, guys, go hit that up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a good one. Later, everybody.